I've been looking for some steel pieces, some tubing, like 2x4, 4x4, 4x6, 4x8, whatever kind of tubing that I can get to make a front end piece that I'm wanting to make. But I guess since I'm not going to find any of that stuff and I can't get it cheap enough, I'm going to do it the hard way and make it out of flat steel. So here we go. I noticed that when I would look this way down the frame, right here where this narrows, where they had this notch cut out right here, the whole frame was tweaked this way a little bit, bent this way a little bit. So I got it straightened back up and I put a little reinforcement piece in here and a piece of angle iron down here. I'm actually going to kind of do some gussets this way and a piece across the top just to kind of keep this from flexing a little bit. And then I'll do some reinforcement up here underneath the motor a little bit too. It's a little harder to see now that I have the paint on there, but I got all my braces put in. That was a little brace that I put in right there too. But I went ahead while I've got it flipped over here. Hopefully this is the last time I'm going to see the bottom of this thing, so I went ahead and put a little semi-gloss black on it. It's kind of glossy right now because it hadn't dried yet, but I need to get the engine prepped to put back on there to do a mock-up on it, and I'm going to take several pieces off of this motor, like this shield right here. I'm going to take the shields off the exhaust, and I may take the exhaust off because I'm probably going to end up doing something different with it. I'm looking at this motor. I know I'm going to have to do some servicing to it. You know, change the oil, clean it up real good. I'm looking over here at all of the stuff that is packed in there. There's a mouse nest or some kind of nest up inside of there. I'm going to go ahead and take these covers off of here and clean this out a little bit before I even do that. I got the front end piece on there that I've been working on, and I got the motor set back on there, and the motor is on there backwards from the way it was on the motor. I'll have to re-drill some mounting holes, but it'll be alright like that. I did that because actually you see there's not any room in the front of the motor there. I'm getting the front end tore apart. I've got to cut the top part of these brackets off. I'm going to do the finish welding on a lot of this. Cut this bracket off over here, and then I'll have to cut this arm off about right here, and then I'll use this part of the arm, weld it onto this part right here sticking out for our steering arm. I've been working on a tie rod. I had to kind of bend it around the front. Got my boards on here to see what my alignment was. So I got to get ready to, probably going to have to extend this arm way on out here and do a drag link. DJ's in the shop helping me today because it's storming outside. This is the steering box, and I need to lengthen this arm 6 inches out this way, so I'm going to get to tearing this thing apart, seeing if I can figure out how I can lengthen it out. Got the steering arm extended out, made me a drag link that goes up to there, and you can see how I had to weld that other arm onto the side of there to make that work. So steering's pretty well working, and I got the rest of this boxed in, so I need to take that off and finish weld that, figure out what I'm going to do here. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Well, I have decided what I'm going to do with this, so I'm fixing to take it off and do a lot of work on it. Well, after a ton of welding and grinding, I have this thing to this point. The front end piece, the multi-functioning front end piece, and we'll get into that a little bit later in the next video. But I got one headlight on there, got the headlight mounts. I don't have the other headlight yet, and I made me a little hood ornament. And it's just some spark plugs welded together. But I thought that was pretty neat. But getting this ready to put some primer and some paint on it before I put it back on there. Hey everybody, I guess what this new project is going to be called the Mini Hot Rod. Hopefully on the next video we'll have a body on it, be hooking up pedals, steering wheel, gas tank, drive line, all the rest of the stuff we have left. But please like, comment, and share. And thank you for watching Kevin's Creations. We'll see you on the next video.